It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. With that single line, Jane Austen invites us into a world of romance, manners, and misunderstandings. Pride and Prejudice, published in 1813, is more than a love story. It's a sharp, witty look at class, pride, and human behavior. In this video, we'll explore how Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy move from prejudice to understanding, and from pride to love. The story begins in rural England, where the Bennet family lives modestly but happily. Mr. and Mrs. Bennet have 5 unmarried daughters, and Mrs. Bennet's only goal is to see them all married well. When a wealthy bachelor, Mr. Bingley, moves into the neighborhood, excitement spreads quickly. At a local ball, Bingley immediately takes a liking to Jane Bennet, the eldest daughter, but his proud friend, Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy, refuses to dance and coldly remarks that Elizabeth Bennet, Jane's younger sister, is tolerable, but not handsome enough to tempt me. Elizabeth overhears this and forms an instant dislike toward him. Thus begins a story built on first impressions of pride, prejudice, and slow discovery. Despite Darcy's arrogance, circumstances keep bringing him and Elizabeth together. Meanwhile, Jane and Bingley's romance seems perfect until Bingley suddenly leaves town without explanation. Elizabeth meets a charming officer named Mr. Wickham, who tells her that Darcy wronged him in the past. Believing Wickham's story, Elizabeth's opinion of Darcy grows even worse. Later, during a visit to Mr. Collins, Elizabeth meets Lady Catherine de Bourgh, a proud noblewoman who also happens to be Darcy's aunt. To her surprise, Darcy visits as well and confesses his love for Elizabeth. But his proposal is clumsy, arrogant, and insulting, emphasizing her lower status and family's lack of wealth. Offended, Elizabeth rejects him fiercely. Darcy, stunned, writes her a letter explaining the truth. Wickham is a liar who tried to elope with Darcy's young sister for her inheritance. As for Bingley and Jane, Darcy admits he separated them, thinking Jane didn't truly love Bingley. This revelation changes everything. Elizabeth begins to see Darcy differently, as a man of honor and depth, not just pride. When she visits his estate, Pemberley, by chance, she sees how kind and respected he truly is. Their mutual respect begins to grow quietly and sincerely. Soon after, disaster strikes. Elizabeth's youngest sister, Lydia, runs away with Wickham, threatening the family's reputation. Secretly, Darcy intervenes, paying Wickham's debts and ensuring the marriage to save the Bennets from ruin. Elizabeth learns of his actions and realizes how deeply he loves her. When Darcy and Bingley return, Bingley reunites with Jane and proposes. And finally, Darcy confesses his love once more to Elizabeth, this time with humility and warmth. She accepts, admitting that she too has changed. Till this moment, I never knew myself. The novel ends with 2 happy marriages of Jane and Bingley, Elizabeth and Darcy, and the triumph of love over pride, prejudice, and social barriers. Jane Austen reminds us that true love requires both understanding and growth. It's not about perfection, but about learning to see each other clearly. If you enjoyed this summary, subscribe for more insights from the world's most inspiring books.